had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
What is up, boys and girls? This is DBlaze84 coming your way with the videos of Kingdom Come Deliverance. This is a game that I've kind of been eyeing for the past year. I've wanted to play it. I watched a little gameplay from Game Riot. He is actually a backer of the game. So I got to see a little bit of the gameplay, check it out, see if it was something I wanted to do and bring to you guys. And I think you'll enjoy it. It's a pretty sweet game. It took $5 million to make it, and you know, it's not a polished game. It's an independent company who made it, so it's definitely something right at the bat I'd say you guys should get and play. If you like Skyrim, it's Skyrim-esque, but without the magic. It takes place back in medieval times, and apparently all the castles and all the main monuments are historically accurate. I'm looking forward to doing this and completing it, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it, and we'll enjoy the ride with it. It looks really beautiful for an independent game. I'm excited to see how the graphics hold up with it. Because you know, in like a lot of cutscenes in games, it's really polished, really beautiful. And when you play it, it kind of gets a little less polished. But I think this one will be a good game. I think it'll be polished throughout. I'm hoping. And I know there's going to be glitches. I know they've already done some patchwork, so hopefully it was enough time in between when it came out and when I got it that some of the patchwork will be fixing a lot of the glitches. So I think I already had like 2 updates on it.
Same to you. Today's a scorcher.
What do we have here? Is that her mom? I love games where you can ride horses. I think that's a big reason why I like Red Dead.
Well,
Let's look
husband,
for the new
how
one.
goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Pat, Mom. Good thing I was passed out drunk and I didn't see my parents kind of getting a little frisky. Kind of, I think, damaged me a little bit.
Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother. Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
So what?
Don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Swordplay, as they call it, back in those times was kind of essential. You had to know how to work a sword. Doesn't matter if you're noble or a peasant. Unexpected visit.
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
We're gonna go vitality.
I was with Bianca.
Bianca.
We were, talking?
Talking, were you? That's what you call it, is it?
Stop it, Ma.
Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
I was playing with my sword. What do we sword fighting? I might do the speech just because it's gonna come in handy throughout time. Everything else you can kind of work on.
Sword fighting, don't you? What use would that be to me? Here, I'm not lying to you, Ma.
All right, then, if you say so. I don't mean to pry, but you know your father takes a dim view of such things.
So whenever you're doing all that, just make sure you're kind of paying attention to what you're doing. Let's see.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
Mother.
You're nearly a grown man, Hal. Father will pass the forge on to you one day soon. You've been courting that Bianca for months now. Why do you have to keep wasting your time with those two layabouts? They're nothing but trouble.
I'm
Can I get
hungry.
something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Is
Mom's
Father angry
screaming
with
at
me
you.
for sleeping late?
I'm
He's not
hungry.
happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
So it's weird, like, his nickname is Hal, but his full name is Henry. It's like, I've never... I'd be like saying, hey Doss, D-O-S, instead of, hey Dustin. I really don't get it.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
I guess that's old time
You're a
for
good
you.
lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Alright, and dialogue. So, one thing I did notice in watching a video and a tutorial-ish from Game Riot is pick up the cheese when you go in houses, because you can sell it for quite a bit of money. So let's see. We're gonna grab all the apples. We're gonna be a little piggy. So let's see. See, like right here, the cheese. I'm gonna take it and I'll sell it later. Because I guess cheese is a very big hot commodity. Nails for marigold. I'll leave that there. Kind of like to go through and just see what's what. Wow, that's a lot of apples.
I feel quite hungry.
Take some bread. Get some more cheese. Can't delay. So I'm trying to figure out how to get into my inventory. Alright, so let's go to help. Range weapon. Oh, you could surrender? Holy smokes. Sit down. And this is on the PS4, it's not on the computer. So when you see all the controls like pop up like that, if you're playing it on PS4, you'll know. Oh, it's that base where you have to... Okay. You have to hold. Let's go see Pa, shall we? Actually, I wonder if there's anything in here. I feel like I'd have to, like, crouch to get in there. Is Henry, like, super tall or something? Land of the Giants? Alright. Let's talk to Paul.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
So we'll try this one, give it a whirl,
Sorry,
see what
Father.
happens.
I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
Hal, my boy, when are you going to get some sense? Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
Her name is Bianca. You better get it right, father, or I'll beat you down. Mwah. Alright, let's take a look at the map. See, pick up the crossguards. It's like, yeah, if you hover above, it tells you what to do. Obviously, we can't get the charcoal yet, just because we need the money, so probably just hit everything on the way instead of like doing it all like, you know, alphabetically. We'll hit D, C, and then A, and then E. I can't wait to get horses. It's gonna be so fun. So L3. Alright. Let's see what's up with the crossguard, shall we?
God be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and grip. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Oh,
Magnificent.
I will rule these
I
lands.
can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the blacksmith will probably get paid pretty good for. Huh. It's weird. I'm used to like X being the jump button. Oh, I made a mistake going the wrong way. But in this, the jump button is square, so it's like really trippy. Pay up, or I will beat you.
What do you want?
I want the money.
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
What? Yeah, pay for the tools at least.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Debts must be paid.
I know things aren't easy. Your wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that?
That
Didn't
was
your
pretty
thieving
rough.
father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then.
Okay, so Let's take a look. Slash strong lower strike. Kick. Opponent. So that wants to block. Attack direction using the triangle stick. Kid attack from a grayed out direction. Kicking him, I'm kicking him. Why won't it let me kick him? I heard that this was kind of when you first are getting used to the fighting system.
You pup. And your old man can fuck off too. One meeting wasn't enough for you.
But you still owe my father.
You'll get nothing from me. Tell that to your old man. I'm telling you, lay one finger on me and I'll have you thrown in jail. Damn!
Some healing. Okay. Can I use them? No. So how do I heal up?
One beating wasn't enough for you.
But you still owe my father.
You'll get nothing from me. Tell that to your old man. I'm telling you, lay one finger on me and I'll have you thrown in jail.
See if I can,
A locked chest. I'll need a lockpick to get into that. Fritz might have one.
So the first fight was went horribly wrong. Can I zoom in? So we have to go see Mother so she can patch us up. I'm going to go back in here. Alcohol sprint. Okay, so sprint is circle, which is weird. Like the jumping is square instead of X, which is totally trippy for myself. I'm used to, you know, X. In the sprint, I'm used to like clicking in the thumbstick and it's circle. So like maybe later on, I will adjust these.
Ma? Ma! I'm hurt. Won't stop bleeding.
Oh my god, I'm a little
now,
baby.
stop squealing like a baby and show me that. There you are, good as new. You ought to learn to do that yourself.
Thanks, Ma.
Well, I have the bandages. I don't know why I couldn't do it myself. It's gonna be a pain in the butt if I can't do good at fighting on this game, because it's definitely a fighting style game. So see if maybe we can go talk to Fritz. There's the charcoal dude.
Hey, Pip. Do you want to learn something?
No, I don't think so. Thanks.
Suit yourself.
Let's see.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
Oh, it was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. But the world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yes.
Let's go.
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
I think she said that Fritz will be at the tavern. So I didn't want to do the cutscene. I wanted to get to the lockpick.
You can't be serious, Deutsch. Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with you,
is
Henry.
opposed to your king.
I'm with you, Matthew.
So such lords as
What's going on here?
Rosenberg,
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
and
Just
Wilhelm
listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzig is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with Sigismund
And don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do? I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You're too right, Matthew.
Should give him
That's how I
proper
need to talk
hiding.
to him.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory? Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some tears will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So,
Peer pressure.
are you with us?
I don't really think I have a choice. I needed to talk to Fritz, though, because he has a lockpick, so... If it means I gotta throw poop at a house, I guess I gotta throw poop at a house. Yeah, in that fight, I really wasn't paying attention to the right thumbstick, where it was telling you, like, where to, click to hit. It was kind of just overwhelming. I got in and went, oh, dude. Had special moments. It's definitely going to take some a little getting used to on this game.
Alright, I'll do it. But then you have to give me a hand with something.
What do you need?
Kunesh owes money to father and doesn't want to pay. I tried talking to him, but he wouldn't listen. I need more than words to get coin out of him, and I can't handle it on my own.
No problem, we'll back you up. Just as soon as we're done plastering Deutsch's house.
I'll be happy to sort out that drunken oaf.
Alright, let's go while Deutsch is still sitting safely in the tavern.
I got backup. So I'm looking for D. There's a will, there's a way. I was gonna pick the lock, but let's have my friends beat him up. That works for me. It seems like young Henry at this stage in his life is kind of a bit of punsy.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you go lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
So in this, I am the brains, not the muscle.
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
Oh,
he might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Alright, lads. Lady Deutsch is away. Poop will go fling it. See, it's not fully painted. I thought they said it was fully whitewashed, but it was not. Just like a corner.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and
so
country,
gross.
my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Eat shit, Deutsches.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Ooh.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
Oh, great. I got my butt kicked last time by one guy. Now there's 3 of them. Oh, boy.
Stop right now! Catch Paul's on his way!
Damn! Let's go! Run, you coward!
Jesus, look where you're going.
And we better fucking run too.
Okay. Now let's see, where is... Alright. So I just have to meet the lads over there. I don't really have to follow them. Chickens! I'll be the first KFC back in the Middle Ages. Kill me some chickens. So, like, it wasn't really one-on-one, so I felt like I did decent there. I followed more of how the things work, so. Because that's, like, with the right thumbstick, that's how you also do the sword play. So.
One beating wasn't enough.
I thought they were going to be here.
You know my father.
You'll get nothing from me. Tell that to your old man. I'm telling you, lay one finger on me and I'll have you thrown in jail.
So where am I meeting the lads at? There's the lads. There's like different ways to get this done. You can beat them up the first time. You can't do that. You can like just pick the lock, or you can do it this way. I haven't ever seen either way, but when I watched a little bit of Game Riots, it was more of just kind of get a feel of the game.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
I need a hand with Kunesh.
Sure, mate. You helped us, so we'll help you.
Let's get to it then.
Alright, let's do it. What are we gonna do? Beat him up? Here I come with the posse.
Get out here, you old goat. I've something to show you.
He's gone. Fucking Deutsch.
That was close. What the fuck are you here for? You want me to take a whip to you or call a catch pole? Just try it, you're drunk. Bollocks! Now you're fucked.
That was a lot easier. I like that way.
Enough! Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand?
Thanks, mate. Oh, I'm gonna totally take your cheese if you have any cheese. Alright. One of the cool things about this game, too, is when you go to sell stuff, you can haggle. So you can try to get better deals. You can also try to sell your stuff for more. It's one of those things you kind of have to get, you know. You kind of have to figure it out as you go. Because in everything I've seen, because my brother's playing this game also on Xbox One, and everything I've seen, it's more or less you kind of have to. They won't take the first one if it's too low, but you can usually find a good compromise in between.
God be with you.
Let's talk trade. Charcoal? I just need 10, I believe. Check basket. Cycle tabs. Sell. Pernicious nails. Subtabs. Basket. So yeah, let's check out the haggle.
Can we do something about the price?
Naturally.
All right, your money is at the top. Original purchase price, so that's the second one down. Trader's last offer, so that's the bare bones that they'll go. Your current offer is, of course, what you're offering, and your bottom line is what you'll do. So let's check it out.
Henry, I'm glad you stopped by.
Okay, let's go back. I think I need to sell first, so let's talk trade. So I think I was a little too... excitable in that. So let's do this first. Let's haggle.
Let's have a word about the price.
Naturally. Alright. So the very top is the lowest you'll go, and the very bottom is the highest. So he's offering 2.2. We're gonna go maybe 2.4. See what he says. Make offer.
Are we agreed?
That's better. Drop in a bit more and we'll call it a deal.
Okay. See, so we'll go to 2.3.
That's a sum I can live with.
Now, let's come back in here. Let's talk trade. Let's go to the charcoal. So we need 10. So it's 0.5. Now, let's go here. And let's haggle yet again.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Naturally.
Sure, why not?
So he's saying...
I'm finished. This is going nowhere.
I have like
Be a bit
nothing.
more careful.
I wonder if I could sell my cheeses. Let's talk trade. Cheese. Okay. Now let's go here. Charcoal. And we'll do 10 yet again. Let's go here. Let's haggle. 2.6.
I'd like to discuss the price.
See if maybe we can get a bit more. Let's go 4 or 5. See what he'll do.
You're right, pinch purse.
Four even.
A nice sum. Just lower your demands a little and we'll agree.
Okay. 3-8. We'll split. We'll split
right,
in
son.
between. Okay. Just went up a little more than what he did. And dialogue. Do I have the charcoal? I didn't think I got it. Yeah, I got the charcoal. Very nice. I didn't realize I had gotten the charcoal. 90. I think this is Bianca. She's kind of in my way. Well, hello there, Bianca.
Hey, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Let's be charming. You do.
Beauty, of course.
Oh, noble sir. I'm as honored as any simple maid can be. And apart from my beauty, what else might your worship desire?
Your worship? Let's, of course, a picture for our father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course.
Does he smack her on the bum? Like father, like son, right? How awesome would it be if one of the girls in the game was called Bob's mom?
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanya.
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would
A
that
sword?
be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You better.
Ooh. I think we will thank her properly. Now I just gotta get out of here.
Look out! Loud!
Are you gonna let me out? Oh, thank goodness. Now you can't just walk around and like take stuff because it's considered stealing on the game, and it actually monitors and tracks it, and you could go to jail. So just kind of be careful what you do. So we need to go find. So I need to go to over here to sword fighting, so we can fine-tune our skills a little bit before we get into a lot of battles. I think this is the fighting arena, but I think, guys, this is a good spot to leave off for the first video. I know it's a little bit short, but I only have an hour to play with on the PlayStation recording. But I will be doing a couple videos today that will be uploaded sometime in the future. But the ones that I record today will be uploaded all on the same day. And yeah, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button. And if you could, and you would, I would greatly appreciate if you'd share with your friends about my YouTube channel, about maybe some of the games I'm playing. Get me some hype so that way we can build more subscribers, so that way I can have a lot more cool things coming from you. I will also be dropping my Patreon account information in the descriptions. It's a place where you can go. You can support me a little more by joining the $1 tier or the $5 tiers. And if you go there and you necessarily don't want to sign up for anything yet, there's a great incentive for you to do it. If you go there, you'll see like what each tier brings to you. The $1 and the $5. There's going to be things coming up as soon as I get more patrons. But first sign up. I know $1, $5. You're committing to it. The $1 tier will get you one of my personal YouTube shirts that I'm having made. I'm in the process of getting them done. My first patron who won the contest, I'm still waiting to get hers out, but I'm dealing with somebody who's working full-time and also doing my shirt designs on the side. So it's going to be a little bit, but the $1 shirt design is my YouTube one, and it's more PG kid-friendly. The $5 one is one that a lot of my friends love, and they would love to have it. So the only way you can get these shirts is if you go to my Patreon site and you become a patron to me, and it's like $1, $5, and it comes out of your account beginning of the month. And it's also another way for, like, if you watch other YouTubers, they have donations. They have different ways for you to help them pay their bills. Instead of doing that, I'm just doing this, and I'm asking if you would like to help support me and help grow me more, so I can get, you know, everything I need for my YouTube channel, and just a little extra cash on the side, because a lot of you who subscribe to me know that I am on disability due to kidney failure, and you know, I'm just here making games and content for you guys, A, because I enjoy it, and B, for the live streaming when I get to talk to you guys. I have an absolute blast, but I'm also doing it, you know, to get a little extra income in. I'm not looking to make like tons of money. I don't really look at it that way. It's just nice to know that if you guys do decide to become a patron, that you are understanding how much hard work it takes to go into YouTubing, because it is like a full-time job. And now that I'm getting a schedule set, beforehand it was all like random, chaotic, but now I am putting a schedule together. I'm trying to make it more to, like, you guys know what's coming Monday or what's coming Tuesday, what's coming every day of the week. All right, guys. Sorry for that little rant, but I will be back with another video very, very soon. I love you guys. Hopefully your day is going great, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.